In 1922, when Gracie Allen was about to give up on her performing dreams after a series of failed shows, she decided to try her luck for one last time when she heard that members of a split comedy duo were looking for a new partner. She visited backstage of a theater to meet with a man named George Burns, and the result of that meeting was the birth of the Burns-Allen Comedy Act. This partnership was phenomenal, and the duo quickly climbed up the stairs of fame. George loved acting with Gracie, and nothing in his life gave him more joy. It seemed like he, just like the audience, had fallen in love with Gracie. But there was a big obstacle in the way of his love. Gracie was engaged to another man, and even George could see that her fiancé was a better match for her than he could ever be. Even so, when George seemed almost ready to give up, a final tour was scheduled to be held before Gracie would go on to marry her fiancé, presenting George with one last chance to win her heart. He bought a ring and proposed to her each night on the tour. Gracie tried her best to resist, but she reached her limit on Christmas Eve 1925 and finally accepted to become George's wife. From that point on, it was only success that awaited the couple. In the 50s, when television was starting to become more and more widespread across the U.S., the duo made their transition to TV from radio with the George Burns and Gracie Allen Show, becoming the first TV series to depict home life of a working show business couple. However, their acts were plagued with Gracie's intense migraine headaches and health problems. Despite her failing health, Gracie tried to stay on the show for as long as she could because she knew that George's act would fail without her. Her notion was proven to be true when a heart attack she suffered forced her to quit the show, and it became evident that George couldn't pull it off on his own. After 38 years of a happy and successful marriage, Gracie's failing health took its toll on her life, and she closed her eyes forever in 1964 after another heart attack. George was devastated, and he paid a visit to her grave once a month to calm his aching heart. After all, he would outlive his dead wife by 32 years, never to marry another woman in his life. Gracie and George were honored with stars on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and in a memorable act in 1995, the city of Los Angeles renamed the eastern end of Alden Drive to Gracie Allen Drive, creating the Burns and Allen intersection as it crossed the previously renamed northern end of Hamel Road to George Burns Road. Today, the words "Together Again" are engraved on both Gracie's and George's crypts, reminding us that they couldn't stay away from each other, even in the afterlife.